This is Full Game Prometheus giving you another gameplay. This is going to be Weekend League qualifier. As you can see there, my opponent's got a really good team. It's the complete opposite of the last couple of games. He's got 99. He's got at LT. He's got some really good players. So I knew this game was going to be a challenge because the guy really had a stacked team to begin with, and obviously I've got my best players are 94, 93. So he actually hits me with a little halfback screen out of the it was a split formation, and he comes back to doubles right here. And one of the biggest issues I had playing against this guy was his running game, because LT is such a very effective runner. Right here he actually breaks some tackles. I tackled him beyond the line of scrimmage, and he was able to go and break forward. So I jumped into the wide 9 formation, and primarily because just people have a hard time reading this formation and making the correct reads. He throws a little crossing route, and my safety was able to clean it up. Go back to the wide 9, inverted 2. I got a deep blue in the middle, just try to take away one of his reads, and it actually throws into coverage right there by Bailey, and I'm able to go ahead and get a nice little stop. So this guy was notorious. He was actually stopping his players. But take a look at this guy's team. He has 96, 97, 95, 94, 94, 95, 97, 96, 98, 98, 98. So this guy's overall team has got to be 95 or 96 whatsoever, compared to my 90 overall team or 89 team based on some of the players I was using. So he was using a lot of dollar defense. And I was coming out of the weak formation right here. I ID'd the mic. I wanted to make sure I got a good block off the edge. I got a nice block run right here. Safety came up and cleaned me up, but I'm able to go and pick up a good 8-yard gainer right there. Come back to the play action boot, and it looks like he was sending some pressure, but that underneath route by the tight end or by the fullback was wide open. So go back into skinny post here. I actually was looking off the left with the out route. The hitch route gets taken up, and I'm able to go ahead and hit him over the middle right there, down to the 10, 11-yard line. And then I come into bench. This is a play I've been experimenting in the red zone, because the zones play a little bit weird, and right there my wide receiver's unable to come down with it. So I go back the opposite direction. He's showing me cover 2, so basically you can throw that post route. The defenders don't play it funny, but actually he jumped into a different defense, and I threw right into coverage. I forced the ball in there because I was experimenting before this game with some type of offense. So he actually was in a cover 3 shell with a yellow zone, and that's the reason why I did it. So now I'm getting attacked by LT. He does a nice little spin move. He stayed in this shotgun, or actually the single back flex type set. It was and he was using a lot of pitch plays. But look at a little spin move right here. He's able to go ahead and get it to the 30-yard line before I actually get a nice little tackle by Krause to prevent him. He comes back to this play and goes ahead and pitches it to the opposite side. I actually tried blitzing my guys in, and they get sucked up in the blocks, and right here he just takes off to the races with, I think, his fullback, which was Franco Harris. You go ahead and take it into the end zone. So I'm a little bit concerned here. I go ahead and jump into play action read, and actually it was verticals. I was looking for the running back underneath, but the running back wasn't getting out of his route, so I went ahead and just hit the little drag route to be able to pick up good 7 yards, just because he was playing over the top coverage. Back to the play action read here. I blocked my running back to give myself a little bit more time. And what I like about this play is that for some reason on play action read against cover 2 shell, the mid read doesn't play that slot to wide receiver. So he usually gets naked against cover 2. So cover 3 read here, I'm looking off to the right hand side and just pop this play. It's a real glitchy route against a lot of coverages. The only thing that really stops it is cover 2, because it's going to play the outside route. So I went ahead and did a sail concept right here, and he gets a nice little block shove with his line, sacks me. So 2nd and 20, come back to the play action read. You can see the 2 high safety look there. And actually it's man coverage, but I'm able to go ahead and put a nice little laser beam right there with my 88 overall Dan Marino to go ahead and get the ball down to the 5-yard line. And then I went back to the well again and went to mesh and off the left-hand side, and as you can see right here, I did a little high pass lead and able to go ahead and get the ball into the end zone. So I wanted to stop his run, so I've been watching a lot of the tournaments going on in the Madden Challenge, and I jump into a cover 6, and what I'm doing is the opposite side of the flat position. I'm actually manning up the defender, and I'm using the middle safety right here. So actually my safety did not play that run fit correctly, and he's able to go and kick it out to the outside, get it down to a 2-minute warning. So I stay in this defense right here. He tries pitching it off to the left. I get a nice little block shed, but my safety is able to go and clean him up and actually hold him to a 4-yard gain. He, of course, no huddles because this guy's got no scheme. Goes back to the pitch again, but this time the block shed's there, and then we're able to go ahead and bottle him up. He knows huddles on a 3rd and 7. I've got the other guys over there, and you can see it bottle him up. So he's in some serious trouble right here. I go ahead and send the dogs after him. I go into a defensive which is really aggressive. I've got 2 middle yellow zones, hook zones going on, and I've got deep thirds. And if he doesn't block anybody, which he's basically going with a naked set, I get the pressure in there and it messes up his middle reads with those yellow zones. So he goes in a corner strike, and it was actually perfect for me, and he ends up quitting out. So the moral of the story is, guys, if you play these games, even if the guy's got a superior team, you can be playing bums that think they're very good, but they just have better cards than most people. So to my subscribers, thank you for your support, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys picked up some good tips from this gameplay, and until next time.